IGN Strategize presented by State Farm, helping you get to a better state. Greetings everyone, Naomi here with a special edition Strategize for you. Now the PlayStation 4 ships with a 500GB hard drive, but like its PS3 brother, you can actually upgrade the hard drive yourself. Our resident experts are here to show you how to do it, so take it away guys.
Thanks, Naomi. Yes, it's me, Greg Miller, alongside the Tech Tower, Scott Lowe.
Hi!
And Scott Lowe, this is my PlayStation 4.
Yes.
I've never turned it on. I'm excited to install a hard drive on it. Of course, for me, one of the best things about the PlayStation brand is their, at least with PS3 and now PlayStation 4, the ability to swap in bigger hard drives.
Yeah, and it's not just that you can swap out hard drives, but it's like commercially available ones that you can find in a variety of different formats and sizes. So.
Yeah, I mean, the PlayStation 4 comes with a 500GB hard drive. You can put in any laptop drive as long as it's no bigger than
9.5 millimeters.
Yeah, and bigger, and then the gigabytes are bigger than or more than 150, 60, 160. 160.
Yep.
So Scott, real quick, let's run through everything we'll need to swap out a PlayStation 4 hard drive.
So what you've got here, of course, is a Phillips screwdriver.
Okay, that's the cross one.
Yeah,
Bam,
yeah,
bam, bam.
Yeah, makes an X.
Yeah.
You got a thumb drive. Should be at least a gig, preferably more.
Yeah. Make sure it's thin enough to get through the creaks and crevices here.
Yeah,
that's the big part of it, too.
It's a little thin, so make sure you have
On the thumb drive, of course, is the latest PlayStation 4 firmware. You can get this by Googling PlayStation firmware. There it is. They'll walk you through how to put it on.
Yeah. And then, of course, you need the other hard drive.
Right, the one we're going to put into.
Yeah, so as we mentioned before, 9.5 millimeters, that's the thickest it can be. Yeah. 160 gigs. It can be solid state, it can be hybrid, it can be whatever.
Okay.
So long as it fits that. And then, of course, obviously, you need the PlayStation 4 controller and a sync cable. Sync cable is actually really important.
Even if you were sunk before, if this was an older unit, remember that now the PlayStation doesn't know who it is, where it is, so it needs to know what's up.
Yeah, exactly.
And of course, it never hurts to have a DaveFenoy.com coffee mug. So we're gonna put in terabyte. I went on Newegg, I bought a terabyte, and that's all I know about it, because you said it would work, but I don't know much about hard drives. You're the tech guy, I'm not the tech guy.
So it comes with 500 gigs, this will double your capacity. This is following all the same standards that are in the current, the stock version, which is 5400 RPM, it's SATA 2 drive. So we're gonna go ahead and swap that out, and the process I found is actually surprisingly simple.
All right, well let's put this hard drive into our new PlayStation 4.
Without further ado,
let's do it. So here, you put your hands on it like this.
Yep.
Use your thumbs and you just pull it apart.
Yeah, no screws at all, which is actually really surprising. Like I was expecting it to be a bit of a hassle, although Greg.
I don't see. I baby all of my PlayStation stuff. I don't want anything bad. I want all my stuff. Period. I guess. I don't want anything bad to it.
Cool thing to point out right here is the screw. I don't know how tight you can see this, but it's actually.
We're gonna get real tight on it. Tighter. Closer.
Might be hard to identify, but it actually has the PlayStation symbols on it.
It has all the buttons on it. That's best. Now, of course, I've told you that you're not allowed to do any of this.
Okay.
Because I want to do it in case something goes wrong. I don't blame you the rest of my life for my broken PS3.
So you just unscrew that top screw, and that'll be how you unlock the tray.
Now, I'll tell you right now, as somebody who helped Chris Roper make the PS3 unboxing video, and then we all did it at once, I'm so happy that this is a nice screw. Because remember the PS3 screw? It immediately threaded, it was tiny, it was blue, it didn't work.
So after that, you just literally just move the tray right out.
Okay.
And nope. You have more unscrewing to do, Greg.
I do?
Yeah, so on the,
we'll bring it up here, we'll show
visual
what are the next ones I need to unscrew?
So on the sides here, you have 4 screws, and you have to take those out, and that is the last of the screwing you'll have to do.
Oh man, I think I'll be screwing a lot more.
So once you get those unscrewed, the hard drive will be removable, but it's important that so that you preserve that drive, because of course you just want to throw money away. You want to have that on hand in case.
Oh no! Oh God, no!
It's falling apart.
I got it. There's one.
So make sure you put that in like a static-free, like a plastic bag, like one of the Ziploc bags, just to make sure that it doesn't.
Why would I keep it? I kept my old PlayStation 3 hard drive, and it just sat on my desk.
What happens if your new one breaks?
I'm more worried about the PS4 breaking.
Okay. No, the PS4 will be fine.
No, okay, good. You heard it here first.
So from there, just pops right out.
Like Ghostbusters, when they slide the traps into the containment unit deal, and then they put that in the containment unit.
Sure.
You remember Ghostbusters?
Yeah.
All right. There it is.
I'm following along.
The garbage drive they put in.
Yeah, obviously. So that's so what. You did it all by yourself. I didn't have to tell you.
Right, like a glove.
So you want to make sure that the connector is on this side.
Connector facing out.
Yeah.
Because obviously, if you put it in the back, it would just be to a metal deal.
Yeah.
That nobody's connecting.
Yeah. So you're
put
not
that's
not going to do anything.
Is there a way? Is the device idiot-proof that it wouldn't Take it that way?
No.
No, you can still be an idiot.
Yeah.
Don't be an idiot.
Don't be an
Labels
idiot.
up.
Yeah.
Laces out. Damn. Like that. That's how I want it to look.
So from there, you basically want to retrace your steps. Go back and make sure it lines up
Line
with
up
the
some
screw
screws.
mounts. Yep.
Don't just start screwing without looking. It's always bad.
Yep. So from there,
Yeah.
it's just slide it right back in, and then make sure you get that the PlayStation screw.
Yep.
Back,
Funny story. When Chris Roper did the video for PlayStation 3, he forgot to put the blue screw back in, and everyone freaked out.
I'm sure it was fun.
Nope.
Nope.
It exploded. That was the end of Chris Roper at IGN.
That's the last we saw of him.
He got sucked into the PlayStation Network.
Nexus.
All right.
Cool. So from there, it's just sliding the mount back on. If you want to leave it exposed, I guess you could. But that's,
No, I didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
That sounds crazy. Mark Cerny slaved over designing this thing perfectly for years.
Yeah, personally, he did it himself.
Yeah.
I don't think it's aligned right on the right side.
On the right side? Oh, there you go. Wasn't down. There you go.
Yeah.
That was super simple.
Yeah. So from there, it's just a matter of firing up the system the same way you would. You got to make sure the HDMI is connected, the power's on, and then
one of the most important pieces.
Yeah.
The firmware.
Yeah. So the important thing to have here is you need to install from Sony's website the most recent version. In this case, it's 1.5.
If you just Google PlayStation 4 firmware, it will take you to the official PlayStation page. Where you can, I actually think I put in just PlayStation firmware because it's there for Vita, it's there for PS3, it's there for PS4.
That page is already live, and in
Make
this
a folder.
Yeah,
all caps, PS4.
Yep.
Inside of that folder, make an all caps folder update. Inside of that, you put this PUP file.
Yeah. As a precaution, you might not want to have anything else on the thumb drive. I mean, I personally erased everything just to be safe.
Yeah.
But yeah, so PS4 update, and then the file that you download, and then when we move into the actual software setup, that's when they'll come into play.
All right, let's do that. All right, Scott Lowe, a lot of people say there's no killer app for the PlayStation 4. We all know the killer app is safe mode.
Yeah. So this will happen whenever something goes fundamentally wrong with the system. In this case, we ripped out the hard drive.
Yeah, you kicked it in the head.
Yeah.
So now that's why we brought the controller, the cord, and that's why I'm hitting the PlayStation button.
Yeah. So this will prompt you to insert the thumb drive. In this case, we're using one. Make sure that before you put the update on it, that you format it. You go through your system utilities and format that thumb drive just to make sure that there's nothing on there that will confuse the system.
All right.
So once you hit OK, it'll go into this kind of like brief loading screen. Sometimes it can take a couple minutes, so bear with us.
Yeah.
Okay, so once that's over, it will say that it's about to be initialized and that all of your data will be erased. In this case, there's nothing on it.
Joke's on you, this is a new system, PlayStation.
Yeah.
But if you were one of those people I'm saying, years from now, watching this video, trying to figure out how to do it, again, hopefully you've backed everything up or put it on the cloud or done the system backup. And here you are. Initialize.
This is going particularly fast because there's nothing on it, but if you had a drive that had gigabytes and gigabytes of information on it, it might take a little longer.
For people who did watch our old, Chris Roper PS3 formatting, it took forever. Yeah, it took hours that you left it there because it had to do all the stuff.
Yeah.
Now we're cruising.
Yeah, we're making it right through.
I'm glad we did it. This is the right way to do it.
Yeah. So once the system reboots, you'll be brought to the system software update page, and it'll take a little bit to initialize here. And now comes the real fun part: watching the installation bar.
Ooh, doctor. How long does this take you?
I kind of left the room.
Oh, okay.
I mean, when I did it, so
it's going. It's taking on. Again, this is all moving way quicker than I expected it to.
And the OS for the PlayStation 4 is fairly lightweight. It doesn't take up a ton of space, so this should go fairly quickly. So here you have it, Greg. System is like a brand new.
I got a brand new system. I'm gonna play the PlayStation 4 finally.
So yeah, you are presented with the first time setup, getting an internet connection, all of that. And your PlayStation is good to go with an extra 500 gigs of storage.
Wow, and it was so easy. A caveman could do it. Well, thanks, Scott Lowe, for all your help. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go back to Naomi Kyle.
Thanks, guys. Pretty simple stuff. Now, if you at home are thinking of upgrading your PS4's hard drive, let us know in the comments. And that's it for today, but be sure to check out IGN for way more PS4 content. We're losing a lot of sleep doing it, so I hope you enjoy it. I'm Naomi Kyle, and thanks for watching Strategize.